Hello YouTube, my name is Nero. Today we have some more Call of Duty WWII. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am very excited to make this video today because I have finally done it. I have achieved diamond submachine guns here in Call of Duty WWII, though I have to share this with you guys. I found this to be hilarious. So once I got the final kill to actually get my diamond camo, this is what popped up on my screen. Camo unlocked, challenge _ mastery _ class _ SMG. So it appears that somebody over there at Sledgehammer Games forgot to actually change this. I went through all the challenges to unlock diamond SMGs. I'm expecting like this big thing to pop up on my screen, and this is what I get. I'm not mad about it. I'm just saying it's pretty freaking hilarious, and hopefully Sledgehammer will fix it so future people, when they get diamond SMGs, they can actually see diamond SMGs pop up on your screen. So the point of this video would be to, of course, show you guys the diamond submachine guns here within Call of Duty WWII, and of course also discuss submachine guns in general. I've been meaning to do this for a very long time, but I wanted to wait until I got diamond SMGs so I have kind of like a foundation to form my opinion on, right? Because everybody's talking about SMGs right now and nobody can seem to agree. A lot of people will say that you need to nerf these submachine guns here in this game because they are far too powerful, and I can actually see where they're coming from. If you rush very hard, it's very easy on these tiny maps to always be within your effective range with a submachine gun. Not to mention you have a suppressor if you run the airborne division, which is incredibly powerful, so I can see why people think that these submachine guns need to be nerfed, but I worry if we nerf them even more. Keep in mind they were already nerfed going from the beta to the full launch of the game here. If we nerf them more, then I worried that full auto assault rifles and light machine guns would completely take over. Right now, it can actually take you 6 shots to kill somebody at a distance with a submachine gun. So if we nerf them more, are we talking 7, 8, 9 shots to kill at a distance? We're entering Halo territory at that point. That would not be very good. And their time to kill up close is pretty comparable to previous Call of Duty games. I feel as though submachine guns are where they need to be right now. Like, they're good up close, but they're pretty bad at medium ranges, and they're even worse at a distance, which is good for a nice balanced game. And I think making them worse than they are right now would completely ruin the submachine gun category. I also don't think we should be buffing them either, because if you buff the submachine guns, then suddenly we're back in the same boat we were during the beta, where submachine guns completely dominate every aspect of the multiplayer experience, which is not something I personally want. As somebody who likes submachine guns and rushing with submachine guns, even I will say I don't want them to be any better than they currently are, because I think that would honestly ruin the game balance. So those are my thoughts and feelings on submachine guns here in Call of Duty WWII. I think right now they're in a pretty good spot. Of course, I would make some minor changes to individual weapons, but I don't think we should make any sweeping changes to the submachine gun category. And of course, I would love to hear what you guys think down there in the comment section below. I'm never here to say that I'm right and other people are wrong. I'm just giving you guys my opinion as somebody who's played around with every submachine gun, has over 1,000 kills with each one of them, and has used them quite a bit. These are my thoughts and feelings. And of course, once again, I'd love to hear your thoughts down there in the comment section below. Next up, let's go ahead and rank these submachine guns here in this game. So my number 1 submachine gun would of course be the Tommy gun. I love the Thompson here in Call of Duty WWII. It's freaking fantastic. By far my favorite weapon to use here in this game. Now the reason why I like it so much is because of how good it is up close and at those medium ranges compared to the other submachine guns. What it does is it has the second fastest fire rate of any SMG in the entire game. Only the WAF fires faster than the Thompson. And the thing about the WAF is it's very good up close because it fires at 1,000 rounds per minute, but it's kind of hard to use at those medium to longer ranges, whereas the Tommy gun here, it doesn't really struggle at those medium ranges as much as something like the WAF, because it does have a very good fire rate, but it has very manageable recoil, very good iron sights. It's a very versatile weapon, and when I think of World War II, I think of the Tommy gun, right? I'm a fanboy for this weapon. Even if it was terrible, I would probably still use it because I love the weapon's history that much, and it was actually the gun I used my permanent unlock token when I first got the game. I love this gun so much. It's my favorite weapon here within Call of Duty WWII. My second favorite submachine gun would be the MP40. Now, the reason why it's my second favorite is it kind of reminds me of like an AK-74U or a UMP-45, and the reason why I say that is the MP40 here has a very high damage profile compared to other submachine guns. It's actually tied with the Grease gun for the highest damage up close of any SMG in the entire category, and it also has a pretty solid fire rate, right? The Grease gun has really good damage, but a terrible fire rate. The MP40's got good damage, more so than most other SMGs, but also has a good fire rate to kind of add to it as well, and it's made even better better by rapid fire. So in terms of consistency, this gun is freaking fantastic. Like, if I'm in a competitive match, the Thompson and the MP40 are my go-to submachine guns, and that's why I came in here at number 2. Number 3 would be the PPSH-41. A lot of people really do enjoy this gun, and I am one of those people. The PPSH is fantastic, but the thing is, it's kind of like a middle-of-the-road submachine gun to me. It doesn't really do anything the best, but it doesn't do anything bad either. It has pretty average damage for the submachine gun category. Its fire rate is the 3rd best of any SMG. It's behind the Thompson and the WWII. It's good at pretty much everything, but it's not great at anything, right? It's a solid middle-of-the-road submachine gun that's very easy to use, and it's one of the coolest, most iconic weapons in World War II. Of course, it's one of the few Russian guns in the entire game, so I like it a lot. That's why I came in here at number 3. At number 4, we have the Type 100, which is a gun that I think a lot of people really hate. I enjoy it when I'm using it the way it's meant to be used. So when people use the Type 100, they think of it as a normal submachine gun. It's not. It's actually a very bad submachine gun at doing submachine gun things, right? Up close, it's still a 4-shot kill, and it has a terrible fire rate. So against other submachine guns, it's awful. It's like one of the worst guns in the entire game. But when you're using it at medium to longer ranges, suddenly it's freaking incredible, right? This gun is designed to kind of be the submachine gun / assault rifle hybrid. Picture it to be like the Peacekeeper or the MTAR-X from previous Call of Duty games. That is where the Type 100 shines. I recommend rapid fire because even when you put rapid fire on it, it doesn't add any recoil to it. This gun has no recoil whatsoever. It's a freaking laser. It's meant to be used at those medium to longer ranges and to try to bridge the gap between a submachine gun and an assault rifle, and for that reason, that's why I came in here at number 4. Like, I like using it the way it's meant to be used, but again, it is very frustrating when you get up close to somebody and you think to yourself, well, I'm going to be okay. I have a submachine gun, but then you realize, oh no, I have the Type 100, which has a very bad fire rate and requires 4 shots to kill, even at bad breath distance. Next up, we have the WWII-28 here at number 5. The WWII is actually an incredible gun. It has a 1,000 round per minute fire rate. It is an absolute bullet hose, and it's very good on tiny maps like Point to Hawk. But the reason why I dropped it down here to number 5 is when you're trying to rush with this thing, it could actually be more difficult than the other submachine guns in the game because it really does struggle at those medium to long ranges. When they nerfed the submachine guns, going from the beta to the full launch of the game here, they increased the recoil and they reduced the range, which are two things that really hurt the WWII more so than the other submachine guns here in this game. It's not a bad gun by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, I think back during the beta, I thought it was the best gun in the entire game. I thought it was brokenly overpowered. But here, the full launch after the nerfs, I feel as though it's a good gun, but it's hard to use on those medium to long range maps. And at number 6, unfortunately, we have the grease gun. I apologize. I actually asked you guys on Twitter today, what do you guys think of the grease gun? And so many of you think the grease gun's the best SMG in the game and it's your favorite gun to use. I apologize to you guys. For me personally, I am bad with this gun. I know it's a good gun, like I know it is, but I cannot do well with it for one reason or another. I think it's because of the very, very bad fire rate. It has an incredible 3-shot kill range. If you guys don't know, the grease gun has the highest damage up close and at a distance of any submachine gun in the entire game. Like, it's very high damage, has a great 3-shot kill range, but the fire rate is so bad that for me personally, it does not click with me, and I'm terrible with it, and so that's why I dropped it down here to number 6. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you guys here in this video. Thank you all so much for listening. Let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below. What do you guys think we should be doing to submachine guns? Should they be nerfed? Should they be buffed? And what do you think are the best submachine guns in the game? I would love to hear about all of that down there in the comment section below. But until then, thank you all so much for listening, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.